Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Tuesday, the 6th of September. Well, there is no recap because unfortunately I couldn't give you any selections on Monday, but I'm more than likely I think you'll be probably a bit relieved with the form I've been in recently. So let's get straight into it. So I've been checking the weather for a few days now, and if you go to the weather, type Catterick weather in, you'll notice that it's pretty much given out between 40 and 75% chance of rain tomorrow, with the vast majority of the time around 75%. Well, the ground is currently good to soft. I don't know when the Racing Post declared that because I was on their page about 4 or 5 o'clock and it said it then. So they reckon there's going to be rain through the night, not heavy rain, but rain through the night and rain through racing as well. So I'm pretty sure that what they'll do is they'll come near side. The only problem is it doesn't really matter what you are drawn, because when you are drawn high, they stay out in the middle of the course. They take the bend very wide and then come near side. So it doesn't really matter what you are drawn. Sometimes, well, I should say sometimes, if you are actually normally at Catterick, it favours low numbers. However, if you are traditionally a slow starter from a low number on soft ground at Catterick, you are generally probably inconvenienced because not only are you slowly away, you've got the high numbers that really start pressing. Then you have to switch to the high numbers, and then you're having to make up ground where the high numbers all of a sudden bag the near side rail, the favoured ground, and you're miles behind. So what I've gone for, I haven't gone too in depth on the draw numbers. I've gone for horses that handle soft ground and I think are well handicapped, and 3 of those happen to be trained by Timmy Easterby, who has got an okay record, but I won't say it's that good round Catterick because he has a lot of runners around there. But I do think there's some very well handicapped horses who can handle soft ground. So let's get into it. So I've had a 10 pence each way look 15, but I've also had a 50 pence each way doubles. It takes it up to £9. So what I've done is I do think I could get a couple of winners here. So I thought, right, 50 pence each way double, 8 to 1 and 16s, yeah, £4, make about 70 odd quid. 50p each way, 40 odd, 50 odd quid if the 2 8 to 1ers win. I'm not saying they'll win; they probably won't win. But I do like the look of the horses, and I do like Tim East to be well handicapped horses because, well, yeah. Anyway, so the first selection is Obi Joe at 8 to 1 in the 220 at Catterick, paying 5 places instead of 3. The second selection is Regal World at 16 to 1 in the 255 at Catterick, paying 5 places instead of 3. This horse ran particularly well, actually, Regal World, because I tipped up Hoots Toots the other day by Joanna Mason when it won at Southwell. Well, this horse, I thought, hey, I picked the wrong one here. It was another it was a Tim Easterby trained horse. It was Mickey Easterby who trained the other one. And I thought, hey, they're going to win with Regal World. It came into the race travelling really well. Around the bend travelling really well. And I think it's just beginning to hit, let's say, top form. It's not a decent horse, don't get me wrong, but I do think it's beginning to show a bit of improvement. So they're the first 2 horses. The third selection is Tar Heel at 8 to 1 in the 4 o'clock at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse, I can remember, it finished well on its seasonal debut. It's dropped massively in the ratings, but has also put up some half-decent races. It's also ran quite a few times in better class. And I just think it's got a decent chance. I have took the price, but I think it could drift. But I do want the opportunity in Lucky 15 to be able to cash out. So that's why I've took the price. Personally, I think Over Joe and Regal World could well be much shorter than what they are now. And the final selection is Witham River at 10 to 1 in the 435 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. This is Grant Tur, Sam Jones on board. It used to be trained by, I think it was Joseph O'Brien. Plenty of yielding, soft ground form. Not really winning form, but running well form. It's not really ran on really soft ground since it's joined Grant Tur. And I think it's very well handicapped. And I think this, well, I say should the heavens open. The heavens are supposed to open. So I do think the ground, and soft or slower should definitely suit this horse and the other 3 horses as well. So I do like the look of tomorrow. So the very best of luck. Fingers crossed. If you can give me a like or subscribe, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So fingers crossed. The very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.